Welcome back, guys. This is Maverick here with episode 5 of Decadence. So, at the end of last episode, we are apparently being hit with this super mega big event that is supposed to kill off most of the gear population. It's an unwinnable event, right? As being set by the corporation to do some sort of reset, I guess, or maybe just some change in the balance of the game or whatnot. We don't really know why they do this kind of thing, right? I'm certainly struggling to think of a reason why they would want to have this sort of purging and leaving only the strongest gears to survive and whatnot. What purpose that actually accomplishes, and I do think that is something that we will need. There's obviously a purpose behind this, right? They wouldn't just do this for nothing, all according to the will of the system, right? So that is something to look out for. And of course, even though Natsume was cautioned not to go, she's the protagonist, she's gonna go, right? And of course Kabaragi is gonna show up there and save her. And considering that this is an unwinnable event, now, this is probably, we can call it the beginning of the end, right? So this bug in the system, right? Natsume, and to a certain extent Kabaragi as well, this is probably going to be the catalyst that unleashes them upon this world and basically propels us towards the end of the story where they reveal the entire situation and perhaps change the destiny and fate of the humans, right? But before all of that, well, we've got an epic battle on our hands. The ending of the last episode certainly seemed pretty epic in regards to, the entire images, visuals, and all that. So I am looking forward to some great action in this episode as well. So let's get right to it. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Alright, come on. Don't disappoint me. Yeah, and there's this entire thing with Natsume's team and all that. Come on! Quickly log in, Kabaragi! Go save her! Man, that is cool. And opening. Of course. Like I said, I do really love the visuals that they have in this sort of winter condition. And having this huge mobile fortress, rolling up, opening its doors, and for all the, people of the power to all row out. That is pretty cool. Oh, we just saw like a lot of death. I wonder if that's maybe the aftermath of this particular event, where most of the gears die out or something. Or hey, who knows? Maybe Natsume and Kabaragi are actually going to be able to save a lot of people by actually defeating and completing the event. Super Saiyan. Differential gear. Huh. That's a nice little play on words. Gear having two meanings here. I mean, they are in a life or death situation here. Okay. So close range, and then first thing up. Oh, here's someone using a melee weapon. Okay, so these other ones are supposed to survive. Wait, isn't that where everyone is dead already? They're just starting the assault. Oh. They're all dead. Alright. So, what abilities does this little guy have? Whoosha! Oh, it's targeting. Yeah. Oh. Damn, it's fast! Already? Well, that was certainly unexpected. I wasn't expecting her to just charge in like that. Okay. Do you have... Oh. Ooh. That's like the first hit that it got on it. Oh, if like one hit... Oh. Damn. Oh. Oh. Alright. So who's... Kabaragi? One hour earlier? Yeah, hurry up, log in! So... Oh! Now he's the guy that was talking with him last episode. Huh. He went on its tail as well. Yeah, she's not gonna give up. This is my resolve. Eat something. Alright. What do you mean, how? You guys shouldn't even know she left. Oh. You removed his... Yeah, this is gonna be the start of the end. Blunt damage. I wonder if blunt damage works against him. Oh! Nice! Right in the head. Oh, in the neck. Alright. Wow. Did all S-Rankers know beforehand they weren't supposed to defeat this? Or is Kabaragi just that much stronger? Oh, I see. Yeah, because he removed his limiter, right? So, yeah. So his abilities are now currently even better than normal S-Rankers. So is there still a backup plan? Looks like there's still a backup plan. I guess this might be a failsafe. Like, even if someone was to take out the Gado Alpha, still a big boss here. Eesh. I wonder where these Gado creatures came from. Oh, it's literally like a beetle? Damn, aren't you ugly? Huh? Still in development. I guess these are the developers? When you get to the when you get to the stage of the game that the developers haven't released yet. Nice, we're gonna see Deca-Dence activated. It's got the Stargate. Okay. So what can it actually do? Oh. The system is angry. Oof. It's not Oxidol? We're really getting into like a mecha battle realm here. Nice. Ah. And it missed? Well, too bad for it. Oh. How exactly are they gonna battle against this though? Ah. Because it wasn't fully implemented yet. Eh. Big giant mega punch. Kabaragi can save the day. Oh, glancing shot. Seriously? He managed to unbalance him just like that? Okay. Punch it right in the face. Oh. Right in the face. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So that was basically like the final boss of this game, right? So like this game is basically like complete now. Yeah, there's a lot of things that they're gonna have to do here. Oh yeah, I think the big sis didn't actually die. Yeesh. What? This is the real world now, right? He's gonna have to log out now. Oh. Oh, this is the Wait. Kabaragi removed his limiter. So that means that their senses are actually linked now, right? Not that I think that that blow actually killed him. I think it just stunned him, paralyzed him, or whatnot. Anyways, see you guys after this. And the story has just begun. Alrighty, so after they completed this final mission, or whatever it was called, which was still underdeveloped and unfinished, we see that they have broken down the barriers of this sort of virtual game world that they are in. Well, I guess not really a virtual game world, but more of a controlled environment, if you will. And so now they are let out into the world at large, and what do they see? More monsters, more Godolls, right? Now, with that being said, though, I do have to question whether those Godolls out there are still beings or monsters that, they are supposed to be fighting against, or maybe they are actually benign creatures and, they're just the creatures that are on this world right now, right? Because don't forget that the cyborgs have sort of taken over this world, and they've created cities, civilizations all over the place, and then for now, there to be, they should already know about this, and yet once again, and seeing the gears themselves actually thinking that this is another stage to this game makes me kind of wonder whether or not they actually truly know about this world right now. Maybe all that we've learned about this world, including the corporation and how the cyborgs came to be and whatnot, maybe that is all just propaganda as well, right? So potentially we could be facing a situation where it's sort of like a double whammy. So the humans, the tankers, they don't know that they are currently living in a controlled environment, but perhaps that the same goes for the cyborgs as well, right? Maybe it's like 2 layers deep, or potentially even more. And I do think that that is something to look out for. This is an original setting after all, and we can sort of try and imagine what this could be, what this potentially could entail. But definitely, it is kind of how should I say it? Intriguing to me that the gears, when they see this world being broken down, their initial reaction isn't that, oh, yeah, we've just beaten the game because we're back to the real world now, right? That's not their reaction. Their reaction is, oh, there are more stages to the game. So that means that they actually don't know about this as well. So just to keep that in mind here. As for the rest of the story, obviously we see Kabaragi at the very end there. I don't expect him to be dead. He is a main character after all. Potentially his avatar is dead. But then again, since we do know that he removed his limiter in this episode in order to fight against the Godot Alpha, potentially they are sort of linked, so perhaps the Kabaragi avatar isn't actually dead either. Maybe it's just, like I said, maybe it's just a shock, paralysis, or something like that. Or, at the very least, I'm sure that the cyborg Kabaragi is still alive and well, although he might also be kind of sort of damaged considering the linkage that he currently has with his avatar, right? Obviously, we know that he was going to be punished, yeah, it's going to, how exactly are they going to continue the story going forward, right? Because currently the humans are, the tankers and whatnot, they are able to actually go out into the larger world as well. So they can actually meet up, the humans and the cyborgs and whatnot. So, I mean, we're only on episode 5 and there's still a lot more to come. How exactly are they going to take this entire new situation and whatnot? And that is why I feel the story has just begun to start right now. As for the actual episode at hand, I was expecting action, we got action, and it was quite decent, although I have to say the fight with the Godot Alpha was honestly kind of underwhelming. We do see it utilizing its head and whatnot, we do see it getting quick, being pretty quick, and being an absolute menace to all the other the rankers, the gears, and such, right? But I feel like a lot of the times we only got to see like little glimpses of it. We didn't really see like the overwhelming and terrifying power that it possessed in order to like completely wipe out all the rankers and whatnot. So that was a little bit disappointing. And that scene where the older sister saved Natsume as well, that kind of came out of nowhere. Right, you would expect that for this kind of storyline to work, maybe they would have much more interaction first, and you would be thinking, oh, why is she being so mean? Why is she being so such a pain in the ass, such bitchy, if you will? And then when push comes to shove, she saves Natsume there. I think that would make the impact of that scene much more, feel much more, instead of just coming out of nowhere and going like, WTF, what the hell was that, right? So, that's that. The truly interesting fight, and the one that really got me pumped up, was when they were fighting against the final boss there. Now, that was definitely something that was hype. And in particular, it kind of reminded me a lot of, the mecha battles as well, right? Having these high power energy weapons, having the blast from the air pressure and all that, and having these ultimate weaponry face off against each other. Now, the only regret or disappointment I have there is I feel like they didn't really show us the helplessness of the situation enough, right? So say for instance, while all the the gears and the rankers, tankers, and whatnot, whilst they were swarming, I should say, the final boss, I fully expected him the final boss to like maybe wipe out like maybe 10, 20, 30 of them in just like one hit or something. Like I expected the final boss to have a lot more countermeasures, if you will, against these sort of small fry, considering, you know, the discrepancy in size and all that. The only kind of casualties that we really saw was when it initially fired its beam, and then we saw that those that got in its way were sort of disintegrated. But honestly, that happened so fast that I didn't really fully catch it until I rewatched it a second time. Otherwise, you could even say that it looked like it just simply passed through them and was aiming at the Decadence, right? So I would have liked more if they showed off a bit more of the slaughter and carnage that the final boss actually took on. And so we could see the full toe and the true helplessness of the situation. I feel like that would make it much more impactful as well. But we got some laser weapons, weaponry, and whatnot, and then we got that big satisfying punch at the end. So I will say I am satisfied by that fight. Just they could have gone even a bit more over the top, right? But yeah. So, anyways, the story is just continuing. The story is just starting here. And it'll be nice to see how exactly Natsume and the others, the humans and whatnot, actually get to explore around the world and eventually learn the truth of the entire situation. That's probably going to be the focus of the next episode, as well as seeing, what exactly happened to Kabaragi and so on and so forth. But anyways, great episode, of course, and, well, I am really looking forward to what we're going to be expecting in the future. I'm expecting a lot of twists. I'll say that right now. What it is, I don't know. Maybe it's according to my prediction. Maybe it's simpler. Who knows, right? Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll see you guys next week as well. Bye-bye.